Hi guys, it's Brother Paul here and my little Misha over here. I'm sitting out at a park over here. Guess basically trying to pray and find some happiness. I don't know how to describe this, but I've never felt the way I do right now. I've been feeling very, very sad when I know I should be happy. I'm sitting here, if you look where I'm sitting, I'm in the middle of nowhere in this park. And I don't know how to explain this. The Lord led me to a fast today. I walk into work. I'm working with a woman who's married to another woman. Very nice woman, very positive person. I was very impressed by her actually. But we were in a situation where every patient I found today were in amazing, amazing need of prayer. So the first one was a Jehovah's Witness who basically grieved the Holy Spirit. She's like, I only believe in Jehovah, I don't believe in Jesus. I'm like, okay. And then, another one, kind of the same situation. I went to pray with them and she told me I want nothing to do with this. Excuse me, I just ate. And make a long story short, I have never had a day in my working life since Dennis left that I felt so alone. I felt incredibly, incredibly alone. I felt like on an island is the best way to say it. So I went on. Forgive me for trying to entertain this little crazy dog here while I'm doing this video, but she's high energy. I want to talk about a couple of dreams I had. I wasn't even going to share this one, but I asked God. I don't even know where to go in this video. This is such a bizarre video. Okay, I had a dream. This is 100% the interpreter's got to take care of this one because I don't know what to do with this one. I really don't. So I had a dream where I was an observer in this dream and I saw a man who was, I don't know, he looked Arabic background or Middle Eastern or something. And very cocky, walking around a house, heavily, heavily guarded house. And somebody in the room asked another man, who is this guy? This guy was acting so cocky, and they said he's the most famous unknown god. And I remember hearing that in my dream, like, whoa, what is that supposed to mean? And then the scene changed to somebody trying to break out of this house. And it was a log cabin kind of a house, and kind of showed a quick glimpse of outside. It looked like it was in the middle of nowhere. It wasn't, I don't want to say desert. It wasn't the wilderness. It was kind of like in the farmer area, like this. I don't know how to explain it. Just dry land, just almost like a safari. Anyway, in the next scene, I watched a man walk up to another man who was hiding in imagine an oasis, but nothing was green. In fact, all the wood was petrified. And one particular tree was absolutely massive. And I mean massive, but complete petrified wood. And whoever's eyes I was looking through, I saw a conversation between two men, and the man who was speaking to the one who was hiding, he called him Idibas. And I heard him say it at least 3 times, Idibas, Idibas. I have no clue what that means. And they were talking about the most famous unknown god. And they were talking about the man back in the house who was so cocky. Like, he was so cocky. And the man in the house was talking about going to war with this other family. And that was the end of that dream. So I'm not making predictions. I don't know who Idibas is. I don't know who this most famous unknown god is. I'm not making any assumptions. This is 100% on my interpreters because I don't know what it means. Okay, so that was the dream. I've explained how I feel, kind of lost, happy, sad, everything. I'm just completely emotional wreck right now. And man, I was not going to bring this up, but everybody on the internet's talking about the rapture. And do I believe there's a taken up? Absolutely. I do not believe it's going to happen the way some people are saying. I'll leave it at that. So I made, not a pact, but I asked the Lord to show me. And I made something absolutely ridiculous. Like I said, I asked to see something that was so ridiculous, I never imagined to see it. So I was driving in the ambulance today, and lo and behold, I guess it's not a big deal if I tell you, but I asked to see a 1966 pink Volkswagen. For those that follow my channel, they know I always ask to see a yellow one for confirmation. Well, this was about a year ago, the first time I asked this, and I forgot about it. I completely forgot about it, and I said, God, if this taken away and all the stuff, because those are the arguments of the pre, mid, and post-tribulation, and I'm not getting into that at all, but I just said, if all of this is real, if all of this stuff that everybody's arguing about online is real, show me that car. I tell you, let me show my right hand. As a man who believes in God, with all of who I am, all the belief I have in Jesus Christ, I saw that car today. I was mid-sentence talking to a patient who we had a big, large family coming on a stable transport today, and I actually had the patient sitting beside me, and I was mid-sentence talking to him when I saw this. So I don't know, guys. I'm an emotional wreck. I see a lot of other people feeling the same way. One week I'm completely energized. The other week, like today, I am completely drained. Seems like everybody I'm talking to, surrounded around me, is unhappy. And just in my city where I live up in central Canada here, like I cannot get over all the medical calls that are related to just weird things. I don't need to name them, but anybody in the medical field knows what I'm talking about. It's just, there's a buzz going on everywhere and nobody knows what's going on. So I'm going to pray a little bit more on this before I put this out. I'm going to rewatch this one more time. I'm just torn between wanting to put this out there. For some of you, this will be an amazing revelation, I guess. But I need to pray more in this because I'm terrified. I don't want to be a misleading person. All I know is I believe in God 100%. I'm trying to witness to as many people as I can. And on top of that, I got all these people reaching out for me asking for money because of my channel now, and I don't ask for money. You know what? I'm all over the place today with all these different topics. I don't know what to do. I don't know. If you guys have a suggestion for me to make, I was never going to ask for money. Not for myself anyway, I don't need it. But I'm getting people reaching out to me, telling me that they're in financial trouble and they're reaching out to my channel for help. I don't know what to do. Like, is that biblical? Like, I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to leave it at that. I love you guys. Please pray for me, because I pray for everybody on the channel as much as I can. I feel like I need prayers right now. Thank God I got this little bugger here. I mean, if ever you wanted unconditional love, get a dog. It's like the best thing in the world. And I have one more question. Is anybody out there feeling the same way I do? My wife and children, they love Jesus, and I know they love him and I know that they believe in him, but they're not into it as much as, I don't know how to say that. And I don't know if I'm taking it more seriously because I'm the man of my family. But it's very heavy sometimes to take this all on your shoulders. And any advice you guys got, I'm listening. I absolutely adore the fellowship on this channel. In fact, I look forward to it every time. So I apologize I'm all over the place today, but I need fellowship on this. Let me know what you guys think of what I just said, and I hope I'm... Lord, I need you. Please come and get us. I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.